might have been the absolute, bold, uncaring disrespect of the Avalon's behavior, and it might have been that all I really needed was the jolt of adrenaline to supplement my morning coffee. Whatever it was, it filled me with a sense of righteous indignation, and before I could even decide what to do, I was already doing it, running down the driveway to my car and leaping into the driver's seat. I jammed the key into the ignition, fired up the engine, and raced after the Avalon. I ignored the stop sign, accelerated through the intersection, and caught sight of the car as it turned right a few blocks ahead. I went much faster than I should have, and saw him turn left toward US 1. I closed the gap and sped up, frantic to catch him before he got lost in the rush hour traffic. I was only a block or so back when he turned north on US 1, and I followed, ignoring the squealing brakes and the deafening chord of horn music from the other motorists. The Avalon was about 10 cars ahead of me now, and I used all my Miami driving skills to get closer, concentrating only on the road and ignoring the lines that separated the lanes, even failing to enjoy the wonderful creativity of the language that followed me from the surrounding cars. The worm had turned, and although it might not have all its teeth, it was ready for battle. However it was that worms fought. I was angry. Another novelty for me. I had been drained of all my darkness and pushed into a bright drab corner where all the walls were closing in. But enough was enough. It was time for Dexter to fight back. And although I didn't really know what I planned to do when I caught up with the other car, I was absolutely going to do it. I was half a block back when the Avalon's driver became aware of me and sped up immediately, slipping into the far left lane into a space so tight that the car behind him slammed on its brakes and spun sideways. The two cars behind it smashed into its exposed side, and a great roar of horns and brakes hammered my ears. I found just